Alright everyone, Smastian here, and we're back with some more Roguetech Road to Atlas. After the heavy-hitting shenanigans of the last episode, we're gonna wait until our boys here get unfatigued, I suppose, relaxed, I guess, or at least de-stressed, before we'll take a look at their skills. So, for myself, I could potentially get myself a bit of a debuff to heat generation, or a decrease in the minimum range of my weapons. Minimum range works as such. Essentially, long-range weapons don't have the highest accuracy figures when you're using them in close range. And so, whatever their minimum range is the minimum range where they're maximally accurate. Below that range, of course, you're going to be increasingly inaccurate. So a decrease in minimum range results in better overall accuracy. That said, we're going to ignore that for a bit and take a look to see. I guess we're going to pump a point into Decker, give him some extra health. Or, yeah, we're going to do exactly that. Give Decker an extra point of health. Just make him a bit more survivable. Fang doesn't have anything he can spec into yet. Although, as a thought for the future, which of these two skills do we want to give to Fang? Phantom Mech gives the ability to avoid damage for 2 turns with a flat +2 increase in evasion with any movement. It's an activated ability, and you also take 25% less stability damage. So for 2 turns, you get +2 evasion with all movement. Meanwhile here, Sensor Lock. You can select a target within sensor range to reveal it at the end of the current round and remove 2 of its evasive charges. Grants a 25% increase to critically strike the target. I think what we'll do is we'll give Fang Phantom Mech, and we'll give Blorx, who has the same skill set so far, we'll give Blorx Sensor Lock. And that'll be the plan for the future, which I'll no doubt forget. Man, that cough's still with me. Okay. Glitch here. Glitch has no real use of tactics. Yeah, we were trying to give her multi-targeting, I think, last I thought on this subject. Or should we not give her multi-targeting? Whatever. For now, we'll ignore it. We'll come back to that later. And Medusa, you're finally in a position to get Juggernaut trait. So, there you go.
Training confirmed, Commander.
It's going to be a very useful ability for you to have.
Standing by.
Rock, you're still somewhat lackluster. We're just going to fill out your lower level skills here. Wait until the you get some more time in the training units.
Mech warrior training complete.
Roulette, still nothing. And myself. I think we'll wait. We'll just make a mad dash for the Warlord trait, and then start filling out the rest of the tree. Okay, so plans of this nature out of the way. Mech bays, do we have anything to do here? Oh yes. There's still a lack of double heat sinks on Fang, which is fine. We can ignore that safely, I think. And I guess we just choose another contract. Okay. So, we could take up a destroy base mission, which has a fairly significantly high max pay threshold. Though I don't fancy going up against the targets that are likely going to be defending that base. And at the same time, one is curious if we can pull something like that off. And oh yes, no, there is something we have to do in the mech bay. And that is to take a look at the Venom. So, on the Venom here, we want to be using the NSS system. Are there specific slots we have to put it into? No, it doesn't appear to be the case. So let's armor already installed. Okay. Aha, so this would have to take an armor slot. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, we can't actually put this on the Venom. We'd have to get rid of ferrofibrous armor, which would essentially mean nerfing our ability to have decent armor on this thing. So, let's leave that alone. The Javelin, on the other hand, could potentially take this. Or we could try to do something with this nonsense, but again, we're trying to get rid of you. So for the time being, let's ignore it. Just get back to the contract screen and choose something to do. We have another assassination mission. Another recovery. The 2 ambush convoys, and the destroy base. I think we can start things off with a recovery mission, potentially. And we have just the boy necessary for this. So, as usual, we're going to take the credits over the salvage, because they're going to be more valuable to us. And Fang on his own should be able to handle this. So, let's go. Yep, it's fine. Don't worry, Darius. Okay, as it was with the last recovery mission we did, I don't think, from what I've read of the briefing, we're going to have to deal with any secondary objectives. Okay. So, I didn't actually show the extraction zone, but apparently it's going to be somewhere over there. So, we have a lot of tree cover here. Unfortunately, we have this bloody fog, which is making things very difficult to see, and I wish there was a way to turn it off. In fact, let's see if there is. Because it annoys the hell out of me. Would it be an effect? Ambient, perhaps. Let's disable ambient. No? Oh well. That might be something that we need a restart for. No matter. Let's just make our dash into the trees. Okay. Opposition is arrayed around the base. Quite normally. Okay. Let's see if we can drag them backwards a bit.
Moving to position.
We want to drag them away and then come around from this angle into that area, and then eventually get the recovery target. Okay, it's a white of all things.
Ready for orders.
Okay. Question, will we trap ourselves here? I don't think we will. So let's give it a try. See what the enemies do.
Standing by.
Let's see Fang continue sprinting. And as with last time, I think we'll turn on a more cinematic experience. Just to make this a bit prettier to look at. Okay. Very good.
Ready for orders.
So we'll just sprint over to here
No
now.
shooting, just running. Got it.
I love the way this thing runs. It's great. And our plan seems to be working so far. Enemies are getting dragged away from the base. And, well, there is a bit of a choke point up ahead. But we might still be able to manage this without too much difficulty.
Receiving you.
Though we might have to expose ourselves to enemies here at some point.
Confirmed.
Let's actually just get into this position for now. See how the enemies move, and see if we can run around them. Okay.
Standing by.
Right. Time to make your mad dash, Fang. Though personally, I would appreciate it if you would be able to turn your armor around. But whatever. Just make your run for it. Okay, cool. They have no line of sight on me. Or that is to say, Fang. And they're stuck waffling about in the trees.
Ready for orders.
And thus, everything went according to plan, and we can just extract the target. Very good. Yep, they've got no chance now.
The asset is in hand, Commander.
Okay. And there we go.
Receiving you. Roger.
Recovery missions are seemingly going to be very easy from now on for us. Heck, it even gives us a reason to keep the Pirates Band around to the end game.
Ready for orders.
And yep, that's all she wrote.
Move.
And we're out of here.
Mission successful.
Okay, drop cost deducted, only 8,000. giving us the majority of our payout intact. Yep. Nothing much to look at there. And we have one day until our next financial report, and within that time, we'll be taking another mission. The destroyed base, I'm still hesitant about, but this assassination mission, I think, is the next thing on our plate. So, grab everything, leave Fang at home. You've done a good job. You can take some shore leave, so to speak. Or space leave, I guess. Throw Medusa into the Wasp, as per usual. Myself in the Javelin. Lurks in here. And who do we want to throw into the Pirate's Bane? Someone with Ace Pilot, no doubt. Not Roulette. Not Rock. Should it be Decker? Nah, I think it'll be Behemoth. We like Behemoth. Cool, some mechs have reduced performance. Okay. Let's see what we're up against.
Interface initiated.
Okay. Is that going to be a reinforcement wave? Oh boy. And what mech is that? Is that a Phoenix Hawk? It's tough to tell. Okay. Yeah. So there are reinforcements. This will be a bit difficult. Well, more than a bit difficult, it's just going to be annoying as all hell. So, let's just sprint forward.
Going full throttle. Picked up a blip.
And, okay. So far, the tank is going to be likely activating the third phase, and we have 2 light mechs. And there is one more thing we need to do, and that is to turn this back on, make things go a bit faster. Let's reset all of this. Bam. Okay.
This looks like a prime spot for an ambush.
You don't
Be
say.
careful, Commander. You don't want to get caught in a crossfire.
No, you're right, I don't want to get caught in a crossfire, but
No problem.
so far there isn't going to be a threat of a crossfire, just a second wave of units we're going to have to deal with.
Yes, Commander.
So let's just charge into them. God, this map template annoys me. You have absolutely no cover off the start. Alright, a Venom. Okay. This one's armed with a PPC, a couple mediums. Medium lasers, that is. So, our first priority target is the Venom.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Okay.
Right here.
Lurks. In that fashion, we'll have you sprint into tree cover, so to speak. And you're going to have to take the brunt of an enemy attack. We have a Jenner, armed with medium lasers, and a J. Edgar Hoover, armed with medium lasers. But the one we're afraid of is the Venom, so dispatch him in, please. Okay, very good hits. Next up is me. I'll be doing the same thing. Though I can't actually... Wait, I could maybe jump into position? Or can I sprint over to there? No, I'd have to jump. Right, I'll jump up onto this tree line here. And then I'll fire at the Venom.
All weapons connected.
Yes, I know that the jump knocked my
What's up, Bob?
ability to hit somewhat askew, but I think it is necessary. And same thing with Medusa. I want you in some tree cover as well, and fire at will. Okay, very nice. And finally,
Commander.
Behemoth. I don't want the Pirate's Bane too far forward. I really don't, especially given how the enemies have yet to move. So we're reserving Behemoth. Well, the important enemies have yet to move. Okay. A bunch of unfortunate hits on the side torso.
That hit hard.
See if the J. Edgar Hoover does the same. Nope, he spread the damage around a bit. What about the Venom? Okay, Venom missed with the majority of its stuff.
Okay. That hurt.
Agreed.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Let's let that final vehicle move. Fire its missiles, and hope our torso doesn't get hit too much. Okay. It did get some hits.
Yes.
Alright. Let's go. And put some fire into the nonsense over here. It'll be the Jenner. He has the most weapons.
Targeting for atomic strike.
Okay. Enemy reinforcements are already moving in.
Orders.
Lorks,
Commander.
I want you to jump up here. Maybe get a rear attack in. You will overheat, but it's a chance I'm willing to take.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Okay.
The heat. It's cooking my internal structure.
Venom decided to move. And he gets a hit off despite our evasion. But we have a good chance to eliminate him right now.
Critical hit.
So, okay.
Stand.
Do I have shots from here? No, I don't. But from here, I will. So we'll make our move. And fire with everything we got. And he's gone. No more need to worry about him. Medusa, you don't have any lines of fire. At least not from where you're currently standing. So, we'll just sprint you forward a bit. And once that's done, we'll have Behemoth take fire. And then herself try to run about a bit. Okay. That should do.
Copy that.
At least minimally.
Watch the flank.
Okay, one hit does come in on the rear torso, which I was hoping wasn't going to be too
Internal
exposed.
structure damage.
J. Edgar Hoover takes a side shot. Okay, things are still fine. What about that last vehicle, the Striker? Okay, misses with all its missiles. It's all there in the name. Okay.
Commander.
Lorks. Set up a line of fire on
On my way.
the Jenner. We're going to turn off the small pulses. You have 50-50 chances. Let's see if you can make things happen.
Engaging target.
Okay, you hit with all shots. Very nice.
Orders.
Behemoth, can we get you out of this area? It's going to be very difficult. So for the time being, let me try to take some shots at that Jenner. Although, preferably with some... Okay, better firing solutions found. There we go. Not enough.
Yep.
Medusa, do you have any shots? No, you do not. But from here, you will. Take them. At least with a medium pulse.
Confirmed.
Okay. I was really hoping to get rid of an arm there,
Yes,
but
Commander.
unfortunate.
Good to go.
Let's see if we can get a flank shot to do something interesting. We're gonna have to play pretty risky with the Pirate's Bane right about now.
Firing.
Okay. Still not enough to destroy the arm.
Critical hit.
Okay, he misses with everything. Very nice. Evasion's working out for us so far. Let's hope that J. Edgar Hoover similarly misses. He gets one hit in. Fortunately, the only hit that actually manages to do damage onto our structure was a tag hit. Missiles being useless. Very nice. Let's see. Can we do anything more about that Jenner? I hope so. Okay.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Very nice. The Jenner makes a move first. But it's fine. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
So, how do we want to handle this situation with Behemoth? Think we keep her where she is for the time being? And see if we can take out the Jenner.
Okay. Come on.
Okay, we've incapacitated the pilot.
Hostile removed.
And hopefully, by exposing Blorks right now, we can draw fire from the enemy.
My heat sinks can't vent fast enough.
Okay, we managed to scare one of them off. We're dealing with a fire starter as well, and this one's filled with lasers. Not exactly the best situation for us, but it's not horrible either. Okay, Medusa, take your next shot at the J. Edgar Hoover.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Okay, how much armor does that thing have on its flank? One wonders. We'll expose Medusa. Hopefully someone will target him rather than the Pirate's Bane. And now, side armor is still very healthy. So Behemoth, if you can, run.
Got it. No shooting. Just running.
Okay, what'll the enemy do now? Good, they're firing at Medusa. I never thought I'd be happy that they'd be firing at the Wasp, but they are, so that's fine. And some shots going in towards Blorks. Okay. Disaster is being slowly averted. Side armor on the Striker is still too healthy for my liking, so let's fire a full salvo over at the J. Edgar Hoover. Not the worst, but not exactly the best either. Okay, Firestarter moves forward, and misses Blorks. Okay. Medusa, you're next up on the J. Edgar Hoover.
Let her rip.
We've nearly got this thing taken down. so let's get Medusa out of the line of fire.
Coordinates received.
Okay, Blorx is still being a very good distraction for us. And let's see
Waiting for
if Behemoth has what it takes to take this guy down.
Double time. Let's go. Firing all weapons.
No. Damn it.
Good to go.
Blorx, we'd be a fan of you if you could take out the J Edgar. Ah, you only have one gun to fire. Make it count, mate.
Locked down.
Wrong armor section. J Edgar moves around for another flanking shot. On Behemoth, fortunately it all misses. Okay, some of the missiles hit. We're still not in the worst of shape. Okay. Come on, let's try to take it down. Yeah, that'll do, I think. It's gone.
Enemy unit
Okay.
destroyed.
Let's break contact.
Warning. Speed exceeded.
And a Jenner comes in for a rear hit. Fortunately, it misses. Oh, we're thankful for that. Okay, Blorx,
Waiting for
see if we can move you around for a rear shot at this Jenner. And in spite of your potential to overheat right now, you are taking these shots.
Stacking.
Okay. Exposed structure is very good.
Report. Critical hit. Watch my heat. I'm taking damage.
Okay, Firestarter decides to jump around.
Command.
Jump, and get down. Okay. Wasp, put in some more shots. He's unsteady. You have good fire. Okay. He's failed his stability check. He's lost one of his HP points. And he's lost another. Okay. Behemoth, we're running you away. Just like last time.
Copy that.
And we should be really using Vigilance more often to keep Behemoth safe. But, oh well. So for now, let's try to take some headshots, get this guy killed.
Firing all weapons.
That'll do.
Mech destroyed.
And let's jump you down into the water. Over to here. Just so that you can get some extra cooling.
Over the red line. Heat
Well,
damage.
basically be not using you for a turn. Let's see if I can do anything from the tree line on this Firestarter. Be able to cool down with this shot, so let's take it.
Engaging target.
Very nice. A galleon shows up. Medium laser and 2 small lasers. Okay. We can survive this. We can survive this quite readily. Resultantly, we will reserve. Let the enemies make a move. Reserve again.
Aye, aye.
And take a minor amount of damage onto the Javelin. Which we do need to start using as a
Minimal.
better frontliner right now.
Good to go.
Until then, Medusa, you're gonna get,
Moving out.
into position in order to take a shot at this Firestarter. Heck, we're even going to give you Vigilance. Something I was neglecting to do earlier with Behemoth, but
This should be good.
so far she's alright. And seemingly, or similarly, Behemoth,
Receiving you.
we're moving you forward. Likewise, giving you
Understood.
vigilance.
Moving fast.
And you too will take a shot at the fire starter.
All weapons are go.
Not bad so far. So Behemoth
Yes,
moves
sir.
first.
Acknowledged.
Okay, couple hits in. And we'll hide like that. Hopefully this breaks line of sight to that fire starter.
Aye, aye.
Medusa takes another shot. The glare from his headlamps is really making things difficult for us. Okay, fire starter moves over there. Do I have a line of fire? I do indeed. Let's take it.
Engaging target.
And we're going to drop into the low ground here. Actually, yes, here. This should enable us to frontline a bit better. And unfortunately, it's the Pirate's Bane that took the hit. And it's a headshot of all things.
I'm hit.
Okay. Now,
Receiving you.
Blorks, we're going to move you up.
Aye, aye.
I'm going to turn off the medium pulses. Let you cool down a bit. And we're firing at the Galleon because we have the better targeting solutions on him. Okay. Let's go missiles. That's nasty and unfortunate.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, not good.
As a matter of fact,
Waiting for orders.
we want you out of here after you deal some heavy damage to this thing, Blorks. Cool, you nearly got it. Very happy about that.
You can
Okay, he bugs out because he's spooked. Right. Medusa, you're too far away to do any damage. We'll see if the fire starter moves. Until then, we are positioning myself in this tree line as such. And we're taking a shot at the fire starter. Hopefully we can destroy some components.
All weapons committed.
And, okay, a jump that destroyed is a component. But he's bugging out as well. Okay.
Detected.
Medusa and Behemoth, you're reserving. And again. Good. Javelin target, or Striker targets the Javelin. Happy about that.
Waiting for orders.
So let's put some Behemoth-flavored punishment onto the Striker.
Going
With
fast.
vigilance.
Firing
Okay.
full complement on
Medusa, you will attempt to
by.
position yourself to do the same.
On the move. Full speed.
Okay.
Confirmed.
Decent hits. Behemoth, take your shot and run.
Standing by. On it.
Right back to about here. That should be good. Okay, enemies continue bugging out.
Yes, Commander.
We'll keep you in the low ground, Blorks, just so that you still have better heat sinking while in the water. As such, we'll turn off one of the medium pulses. We want you to get some more hits in on that flank armor. Okay, reasonable. Nearly took it down. Medusa,
That's a critical hit.
take it down, please. Very nice.
Acknowledged.
So, we just have to deal with the ambushing force still.
Enemy vehicle
Which... Okay. I have no clue what that is. It's possibly a vehicle, though. So we'll move forward. And... who do we shoot at? Is it the galleon we want? I think it's the galleon we want taken down. We also want to get some good hits in on the fire starter. So we'll multi-target. Please. Thank you. Boom, boom. Pulse lasers on the fire starter as well as the tagging system. ER mediums onto the galleon. Hopefully they hit the frontal armor. And they do. And actually they hit the side armor and take it down, which is fine. And the rest is spread out very nicely. So we'll take our first shot at the fire starter with everything on the javelin.
All weapons committed.
Okay.
Enemy mech.
We'll move back a little.
Detected.
Preserve some armor on at least the javelin. As well as some evasive charges, which helped out here. Now, Blorks,
Damage.
you
Receiving you.
can move forward to here and fire with everything. I don't care if you overheat right now.
Giving them everything I've got.
Okay, good. You still managed to override the shutdown.
Over the red line.
Waiting for orders.
Medusa, you're going to drop into the low ground.
Waiting for orders.
And you're going to take some flanking shots at the fire starter.
Confirm.
We want its torsos gone. Okay, very, very good. Did we destroy... Okay, we destroyed half of his stuff. Good.
My heat. I'm taking.
And the assassination target is finally moving forward. So, Behemoth, move forward to finish the job. And we're going to give you offensive push just to make this a bit easier on us. Okay. Nice.
Orders.
Okay, we've made him unsteady. Let's get Behemoth back out of the line of fire. Despite the fact that I think I'll be taking down this mech right now. Uh-oh. Okay, Wasp was apparently in the line of fire of this guy. But that's fine, because he apparently doesn't have much weapons to use. So,
Commander.
Medusa will fire, take out this guy, and then run back. Can we jump you into the water? Yes, we can.
Eliminated.
Very good.
Jet.
Now,
I'm generating a lot of heat.
Blorks, we're going to put you into the water. We want you to cool down a
Ready
bunch.
for orders.
Very nice. And myself, we will move forward, scout the target. And it's just a stinger. Okay. Let's take some shots at it. Oh. Oh, this is going to be easier than I thought.
Fire and bring it down.
And he's already trying to escape. So,
Our target is making a
damn.
break for it.
AC 20 plus on a Saladin. Ah, scary. Really scary. Unfortunately,
Standing by.
Commander.
we need desperately to take out the Stinger. Okay, that's good.
All weapons committed.
That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Blorks charge forward, take out the Saladin before it can do any major damage to any one of us.
Roger that. Full speed.
AC 20s, by the way, are very accurate at close range, but we take it down, and that's the mission.
Target destroyed.
Report. One less.
Whew. It's fairly costly engagement in terms of armor loss, but we didn't lose any valuable internal structure, so that went pretty well, all things considered. Okay, so for completing both of the side objectives, which we sort of had to complete given the nature of the map template, one could even classify them as primary objectives in such a circumstance. More important even than the assassination target. We got 35% bonus on top of whatever cash we managed to haul in, 32,000 drop cost deducted, giving us 58k total as a payout. Everything is in good order here. Nothing happened to the Pirate's Bane. Javelin, we could have taken some more hits with the Javelin. But, well, the less armor we have to pay to refurbish, the better. And the Wasp actually managed to make it out of that engagement in fairly reasonable standing as well. And now, for the kicker. What do we take from here? We could take a bunch of Venom salvage. We could take an AC 20+, which has increased crit chance. An ER medium laser. Several medium lasers, including one that does +5 additional damage and +1 heat generated, although -1 to its accuracy, which is leveled out by a +1 base laser accuracy. We could take a spare multi or medium pulse laser. A Beagle probe. No, sight distance and sensors, not exactly the most useful, especially at 1.5 tons. Ferrofibrous armor. No doubt it'll come in handy at some point, but I think we want to take fusion cores here for the cash. You want to take fusion cores, and if at all possible, we will choose a double heatsink. And let's see what else we get. Okay, Firestarter salvage, Jenner salvage, and one of the Spider chassis. Do any of them have quirks? Restricted actuators, restricted actuators. I think we will hold on to the Venom salvage. We'll sell these 3. Glad to have the medium laser plus. Okay, and a fairly meh turnout in terms of our salvage profile. Okay, 21,000 for repairs. It'll take 6 days. Although, given that we have 2 repair bays, it'll take probably a bit faster than that even. But we'll get started on that project. And our financial report has come in. It's increased to 400,000 roughly per month as a result of the additional mech bay, which should be accounted for somewhere here. I guess it's taken in under the Argo's operating costs. Regardless, we now pay a bit more, but it's not too onerous yet. We're going to stick with the normal expenditure setting. We don't exactly need to go into the red with it. Everything can just remain the way it is. So let's see how fast we can complete a repair project out of curiosity. Okay. Roulette has been stealing med bay supplies. Bye, Roulette. We don't really tolerate that on this ship. Though we might tolerate it from Blorix, given that he has more combat experience. We might turn a blind eye there, and also he's a friend. But regular employees, we can't really overlook that. And so, this leaves us a slot open, which we could fill with another mech warrior.
Waiting for orders. Aye, aye.
So far, all of them have the same stats, but they have varying levels of but they have varying levels of price points. This guy, probably because he's a noble, costs the most out of this lot. However, he does get some increases to starting XP, which might be worth his cost. Also, an additional discount to buying shop items.
Need something, Chief?
Similar things with Paradox here. Also, he's cheaper because he's not a noble, and he also has the merchant trait. Also, military mech warrior, gladiator, and he's also similarly bookish. Military mech warrior, athletic, and lucky.
Standing by.
Military mech warrior, drunk.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. She'll just never eject. That's fantastic. Gladiator and brave. Military mech warrior, merchant, honest.
Yes, Commander.
Prevents criminals from stealing. We found our girl. So let's take a look at the barracks and check out our new recruit. Okay. And you come with 6,500 additional XP. You do have the military and mech warrior trait, yes, so that makes sense. Now, Roulette didn't have a whole lot going for her. But I think because you keep people from stealing and you're an honest sort of person, we'll give you the tactician trait for the memes and piloting eventually as well. But first and foremost, ace piloting. Although, God knows, I want to just do it like so. But ace piloting, first and foremost, followed by tactician, gunnery, then guts. Yeah, welcome to the team, Wildfire. We're glad to have you aboard. Now, can we afford to take on another repair refit harness? Take 6 days to complete? And it enables second repair bay to work at 100% efficiency, so, I mean, the answer is obvious, we're taking it. And with that said, let's do some quick selling of mech parts, as mentioned earlier. Also, okay. Right. This Venom variant is the K variant, but the parts we have are for the 8C. Is there any weird changes here? 4 laser slots and 2 of those. 4 laser slots, 2 of those. So it's essentially the same mech. Does it gain additional jump jets? No, same amount of jump jets overall, so we will hold on to this. Venoms are nice chassis from what we've seen so far. The Firestarter can leave. The Aris we're holding on to because it's a heavy mech. Locust, P variant. Oh yeah, it has the backstabber trait. Didn't we want to get rid of this anyway? Also, okay, yeah, the Wolverine we're holding on to as well. Reinforced right side armor. Jenner we wanted to get rid of. Although, oh no, wait, this is the 2C variant. It's the one we do want to hold on to, because it is the clan variant. So where's the Jenner I want? Okay, it's the Jenner F. This is the one I want to get rid of. See ya, Jenner parts. Dagger, we're holding on to. Stinger. Yeah, we're still gonna hold on to you. Although, really, it is the 30-ton variant of the Stinger, though. This white, and then there's this white. Yeah, no, I think we wanted to get rid of this one. So yeah, we will. Good. It's this one we wanted to hold on to. Phoenix Hawk, we're holding on to. A part of me still wants to get rid of this Locust variant. Yeah, we're getting rid of the Locust P. Cool. This puts us back with a 3-month buffer so far. And will boggle us a bit because there are 8 Annihilator parts, which is a 100-ton clan assault mech, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe I am mistaken. Yeah, this doesn't look like it has a whole lot of, Oh, it should be clan. Yeah, this is a clan mech. But yeah. Over $1.5 million per part. We're not gonna bite. A lot of spare Venom 8C parts, but it's still outside of our price point, in spite of the fact that we do actually have some Venom 8C parts. A bunch of ER medium lasers, a lot of ER medium lasers. A bunch of fusion cores. Heatsink Kit D. Converts an SHS engine to a double heatsink engine. Okay, single heatsink to double heatsink. These specialized kits are used to replace the internal heatsinks of an engine. This is something to look out for then. We will keep our eye out for this. Protective padding, TTS energy, also an accuracy with energy weapons. I mean, it's always tempting. It does, however, weigh 1 ton. I don't think there are many mechs we can actually use that on right now. Though it doesn't cost too much. And besides, we still have one in inventory, I think. As a matter of fact, let's check to see if we do. Because in the meantime, I guess we'll hold on to the AC5. There were things I wanted to get rid of. Were any of them weapon related? Not to my knowledge. Equipment related? Yeah, we do have a double TTS energy. Fusion cores. Fusion cores is what we wanted to get rid of. This one. We'll get rid of the 245, I think. The 270 and the 240 can stick around. Okay. Sold. Warfare Suite, Guardian ECM, Angel ECM, weapon mounts, hands, cockpits, heat sinks, double heat sink. We're not going to replace that onto the Pirate's Bane. There's no need. Cool, nothing else there. And no mechs to sell. So, that'll be a wrap for this episode. Although, I do want to see how fast this project advances itself. So, yeah. Just get this out of the way. And do we want to wait for the Hunchback to be in action? I think we will. Very good. 1, 2, 3,
We've just completed those
and
upgrades.
it's finally done. And we get,
You asked for, Commander.
we'll talk to Glitch about the warning that, she's a thief. Like, we already knew this. And no lasting consequences. Cool. She exonerates herself. And yeah. Alright. Is something wrong with our venom? Okay, apparently we had to repair the fusion cores, and it just didn't do that. What do you mean one or more locations that are destroyed? There's no such thing. Yeah, we're working on repairing it. Come on, let's go. And the locust, yeah, naturally it's still showing the same problem as usual.
I'll let you know when
And
it's done.
is it still going with the same glitch? I thought we had this, yeah, no, it's just glitching us out again. Anyway, God, so many distractions. From the fact that we now have our hunchback. And given that we have our hunchback ready and able to do things, I think one of the things we actually still need to do with it, oddly enough, is give it one of the evasion suites, and potentially even the NSS. No, that's ferrofibrous. Get out of here. I want the NSS. Okay, and we still need an ECM system. Which I think should be the warfare suite, but it does make us overweight. Because we are overweight, we should maybe get rid of something that's heavy. And it might have to be the chainsaw that we actually put on here a while back. Heat efficiency on this thing is garbage. So we might just want to get rid of some of the lasers. God, this has been a stupid project. Nah, much as I'd love to throw the Warfare Suite on, and the NSS, I think we're just going to have to keep this as it is for now. See if it works out for us, and if it does not, then oh well. Okay. And so, before we actually get rid of the Wasp, we are going to take this thing out on a trial run, see how it works out for us, because it might turn out we still need to hold on to the Wasp for the foreseeable future. And with that said, the Wasp story will have to wait, and that'll be a wrap for this episode. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscription, or do whatever else you feel is good. I'll see you on the battlefield, and have a good day.